The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Portland, Oregon in the building. Cassow in the building. My guy.
My
Cassow
guy, man.
Cassow.
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you, my guy.
Nice to meet you too, bro. How you feeling today?
Man, I can't complain. I woke up fly as fuck, so I can't complain.
I like that. Feels like the weather today is very kind of probably how it is in Portland.
Yeah, it's weird because it's cool, but it's just right enough for, you know what I'm saying? It ain't too cold, too hot.
Right. How you been, bro?
Man, I've been good, bro. I can't complain, man. I just been dropping music and, you know what I'm saying, just trying to stay active as an artist in this big ocean, man.
I'm excited to have you. You're the second Portland artist on this show that's going to rap today, right?
For sure.
You're the third Portland artist that I've ever interviewed. First was a phone call with Amine before the pandemic.
Okay.
But I like this. I like when I start to get the slow burn of more people from a city that I'm not too familiar with, because it means that something's happening. Something good is happening. You feel me?
Yeah, it's cracking. We getting this shit cracking. Shout out to all those other artists you met from the city, man. We getting it cracking.
Tell me about Portland, Oregon. Tell me about your experience growing up in Portland. Where in Portland are you from?
Well, I'm from northeast part of Portland. I'm
Okay.
from the part where, you know, it used to be, that was just the black spot, you know what I'm saying? The urban spot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of grew up in those areas, so, you know what I'm saying? My music just be a reflection of that, you know what I'm saying? Running around, you know what I'm saying? Big family, you know what I'm saying? Like, just ripping and running through the neighborhood and shit. Like, that's just what my music and what I'm about, you know what I'm saying? Just representing that northeast side of Portland, you know what I'm saying? Because it's different parts of Portland, you know what I'm saying? But you get all the artists, you know, then you could get a feel for Portland as a whole, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Absolutely.
So you're from the northeast side, so that's
Yeah.
more like the quote unquote what people
More
call
urban side, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, yeah, more urban side. You know, you got like your Jefferson high schools in that area, your Tubman middle schools, Boise type shit. So people from the city know what I'm talking about.
So we were talking a little bit before the interview started about like the music scene in Portland, right?
Yeah.
And like I've only got to briefly speak to you and Win about this, but for you, like, you know, obviously we're starting to get more artists out of Portland. I'm starting to see more artists out of Portland.
Sure.
What do you feel like Portland needs to kind of help grow their music scene?
I mean, I think the unity, and I think that's what we've been displaying, you know, over the past, you know, year, I would say. Like, I feel like I could feel a little more unity going on in the city. The city was real divided for a long time to where, you know, certain artists just did their own thing, but now, you know, artists are coming together and, you know what I'm saying, lifting each other up, you know what I'm saying, supporting each other. I think that's all the city really missed. Like, that's all we needed was to support each other instead of just everybody doing their own thing in their own way, you know what I'm saying?
What do you feel like, why do you feel like there was such a divide?
I mean, I feel like the divide was kind of probably even there a little bit before a lot of the new artists. I just feel like Portland just always was a place where, you know, it lacked the unity you would see in other places. Like, you'll go to Atlanta or you'll go to LA and just see everybody bouncing around doing shit with each other. Boom, boom, boom. But Portland was like, you know, somebody might be doing something over here. Somebody might be doing their own thing over there, but they not together or they're not collabing. They're just going off to other cities doing their own shit. Their own shit, you know, because we didn't really have nobody to look, you know, up to that already did it. You know what I'm saying? And the way we may have been trying to implement, like, there wasn't no standard set. So, you know what I'm saying? I think it just starts with unity, and, you know, the best gonna rise regardless, you know?
Right. You know, and I like how you're positioning it. Like, we're working on it. We're getting there.
we
you know
getting there.
I even see your man right here. He
Sure.
got those are the Amine.
Yeah,
What are those things called? The bananas?
Them New Balance joints.
Whatever the New Balance joint. I don't know exactly what they're called, but like that, even like just a little thing like that.
Yeah,
that goes
that's
a long
the homie.
way. You know,
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the homie. He doing this thing, and, you know, we supporting whatever come from the city.
So with you, right? How did you find your footing in the Portland music scene? Was it difficult? Was it easy? Like, how did that kind of all begin for you?
I just started off, groundwork, just grinding my way up. I mean, nothing was ever easy. Nothing is ever easy. But, you know what I'm saying? I was just doing my thing. You know, I've had many shows in the city. You know, I jumped on tour with Post Malone for a small, for the West Coast run of his Stony tour. You know, so, you know, I just, you know, been putting my foot down to the pavement and been just grinding, because it ain't really no right way. You just got to keep grinding, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the opportunities you get, you just got to take full advantage of them. And I just feel like that's just what my mind been on, you know what I'm saying? And just unity within the city, because we got something. We got people doing shit. But we just got to come together and just grind this bitch out, you know.
How'd that Posty tour come about?
That was dope, man. I learned a lot from that. I learned a lot from Post Malone, just, you know, his routine and just, you know, how, you know, he's just such a good people person and shit. Like, I just learned a lot, you know, on that tour. You know, I was on the bus and, you know, I got to see it all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What was like your favorite experience on that tour?
I think I was more so proud of myself because, you know, to go out in front of a big ass crowd and they all there for Posty, but still be able to do your thing and, you know, have the fans following your lead, doing whatever you want them to do, lighters up, whatever, you know, that was just a dope feeling for me. Then it gave me the assurance, like, you know, damn, no matter who I'm going with, I always got this thing that when I get on that stage, it's like magic. Like, I just draw people in. Yeah, so I was blessed to be able to put that to the test and be able to get my feet wet, you know?
Right. Well, growing up, right, how did music really kind of begin for you? You know, you kind of spoke about how you got footing in the Portland scene, but how did it really start for you? Do you come from a musical family?
Nah, well, I had an uncle that used to rap a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
What was his name? Rap name?
His name was Fisher B or something.
Okay.
This is, you know, but this is a long time ago. His name was like something like Fisher B, but he was an uncle that just did music and he would have friends come over and shit. So I would just sneak up there, you know what I'm saying? They'll be playing music and shit while they in there writing they raps. I'll be at the bottom of the stairs writing mine just in case like they ever be like, come up here or like, we want you on this one. I always had raps ready. So over time they started letting me in the studio and I was just always the youngest rapping. Then it came to the point where I was like, at family barbecues, my big cousins like, Lil Cuddy, come over here, rap for everybody. Like, and I always had raps ready. I was the little cousin that you could be like, hey, come over here and rap to my homie or something. And I just jump on it. I always had something ready when I was younger. Like, that's kind of how I got my footing in this shit. I don't even know why I liked it, but I just liked to rap from a young age. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just how this shit got jumping. Like, I just always was an artist. So it just translated to now. Now I'm rapping, swagging, you know what I'm saying? Melodic shit, whatever. Like, I got all type of shit.
Was your uncle like the first person to really put you in the studio too, or no?
Yeah, for sure. That was my first experience in the studio, like up in my uncle's closet type shit. Like, yeah, for sure.
What was that first studio time like in your uncle's closet? Like, walk me through it.
Yeah, he probably had like a sock or something over the.
I'm crying.
You know what I'm saying? Like
some real home.
It was some
shit.
real home shit, but you know, at the time it was everything. He had his little setup and everything. He had it all set up. Like, I was just happy to be able to go in there when all the older dudes was rapping and shit, and I was just happy to go in there and do my thing. Like, I was just that little dude outside the door, hoping Unc let his little Cuddy come in, let me come in and spit what I gotta spit. That's just what I was on. So, you know, nothing more, nothing less. Just hungry, just wanting to be the best. And then when I went in there, I still to this day feel like my verses was better than theirs, even from a young age. Like, for sure. Like, I definitely feel like I was better than them even at that age. There's something about that hunger when you can't be let in or you waiting your turn. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So I was sharpening my shit. Like, I was hearing what they was saying and like, I'm gonna come way harder.
Where's your hunger at now?
I mean, I'm just a hungry person, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to this music shit, I always got that itch. You know what I'm saying? Every day I wake up, I got a musical itch. Like, it never leaves. Like, every day I wake up, I really want to be doing music. Like, but it's other things that come along with the game. You can't just be an artist all the time. But, you know, in a perfect world, you know, I would be recording all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love making music and I got that itch and I love getting on stage, you know what I'm saying? Like, just getting in front of the people, you know, so they can feel, touch, see, you know what I'm saying? I love all that. So I'm actually doing a few dates on my bro Tyler Yahweh's tour.
Fire. Love that.
It's November 11th, 12th, around that time. Jumping on tour with him for a little bit, yeah.
I noticed there was also like a 3-year break that you kind of took, right?
Yeah, it was a little break. I mean, you got to think pandemic hit too, and then, you know, just life itself, you know what I'm saying? You know, you become a father and shit. I'm a father now.
You became a father during that time?
Yeah, yep, through that time. So, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of perspective and, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, sometimes you got to go through real life to be able to do this shit. You know, you You know, sometimes you gotta have these experiences to, you know, test yourself and, you know, to mold and grow yourself. I'm all about growth and development. So, you know, if I ain't mentally stronger or better and shit as I was last year, then, you know, it's a problem.
Were you creating during that time still, or were you mostly focused on the family?
No, definitely creating and focus on family. Like, I mean, when you have, you know, a kid, you gotta focus on that. You know, I think whoever don't, I think you a lame anyway. But you know, you gotta make time for that because that's gonna outlast all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Family is what keep me grounded, keep me going, and you know, keeping me able to get out and do this shit, keep that hunger alive.
I ain't gonna lie, like you like the third artist this week that was like, oh yeah, I had a kid during the pandemic. I'm like, damn, y'all was getting, people was getting busy during the
Corona
pandemic.
babies,
I ain't gonna
man.
lie, the Corona babies is a real thing.
Yeah, that's a real thing, bro. For real. Like everybody was just stuck. I mean, you stuck. You know what I'm saying? You can't do too much. So I mean, shit. Why not? It's the perfect time.
Right, gotta occupy his time
The world
somehow.
shut down. You feel me? Fuck it.
Well, when you came, like, what was the return to doing music like for you? Like, kind of trying to get back in that mode, get back to being serious, get back to like focusing again.
No, it's not hard for me to get back focused. You know what I'm saying? It was just more so waiting on the world to open back up and everything be, you know, open to where, you know, you can have these shows and feel comfortable, or I could, you know, travel somewhere, you know, like on the radar and be comfortable and not be, you know, masked up and, you know, getting sick and shit. So, you know, it wasn't really hard because I try to always stay ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I try to always stay prepared for opportunities when they come. So, yeah, I just keep my mind locked in like that. I just keep my mind on some God shit and just always try to stay focused on the prize at hand.
Word.
Type shit.
So what space are we in right now? We got a couple singles out now.
Yeah, I dropped Hello. I dropped
Lie Again out now.
Lie Again. I dropped Gravy. I dropped Pay Stubs. You know what I'm saying? So we got a few more records we're gonna be dropping too over the next couple months, and you know, we just trying to keep the consistency up and, you know, kind of give people a lot because, you know, over that break and over, you know, everybody can't do these breaks and dips. Every artist can't survive this shit. I'm telling you, like, it don't matter. Like, my shit is penetrating all that shit. Like, I'm not a trendy, like, just whatever popping type of dude. Like, I make music how I want to make it. And that's what's always going to stand out about me because I'm not just going wherever the wind blows. Like, gonna see me within those spaces and those times, you know.
Right.
So I just stay locked in on me, you know, because what's here today, gone tomorrow. But what's real is forever.
Right. Stay ready, so you don't gotta get ready.
Stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready.
So with this, like, obviously, I noticed the consistency is like crazy right now. With a lot of singles out now. Building up to a project, singles game. Where you at with that?
What? Ask me that one more
like,
time.
are you just dropping singles, or we working to a project?
No, we working towards a project too. You know, I got enough music for multiple projects, but you know, it's about, you know, getting that feeling. You know what I'm saying? You know, following your gut and your team, and you know, y'all just come together. Like I think we got it. You know what I'm saying? Let's tighten up on this and make it magical. So yeah, it's a project is definitely coming, but you know, it's gonna come in due time. You know, I ain't rushing nothing. But at the same time, it's not gonna take a long time for this shit to drop. Like we just about there, you know what I'm saying? We just want to make some new additions, you know what I'm saying, maybe mix a few other records in, and then I think we'll blast off probably, if not the end of this year, the beginning of 2024.
Word, man. Well, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We back.
Gotti. It's that Gotti shit. Gotti want everything. I told y'all. Gotti forever. Gotti 4L.
Well, look, man, by the time people see this freestyle now, so go run that up. You know what I'm saying? That is out now. Project on the way. New singles out now. Lie Again out now. So go run that up.
Run that shit up, man.
Before we have you rap, anything else you want to let the people know, where they can follow you at, all that good stuff? Now's the time to do it. This camera on the right here.
Yeah, man. It's your boy Cassow, man. Follow me at Cassow on Instagram, YouTube, all that shit. You gonna find everything. It's that GOTY, heaven up, hell down shit. Gotti want everything. I already told y'all. Y'all know how we scumming. Yeah,
there you go. Well,
on the radar.
Make sure you go follow him. Go run up everything he has out now. Go show him some love. Excuse me. I want to do it one more time. Go show him some love. Go show him support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Cassow, like Picasso, out now. Freestyle out now. On the radar. Till next time. Pow. My guy. Love.
My guy. Love, man. We in this.